the Travel Career Coach. How is everyone this morning? Are you ready for the holidays? Oh my gosh. Today's live stream is such a fun topic. How to stay sane during the holiday season. Did it sneak up on you again? Happens every single year, right? I love it. So first of all, this is your first live stream. My name is Cyndi Williams. Some people call me the Wanderlust CEO because I'm known for working with clients to help them launch, scale, supersize their travel businesses all over the world. This is my show. It's called Bliss to Abundance. It's our weekly live stream and it also streams out on Roku, Amazon, YouTube, all the fun places. And so if you're watching later and you're catching us also on our podcast, the show goes out on podcast, and you want to see our adorable travel-themed tree, how cute is this, you guys? Check it out later in any of those places if you're finding us on the podcast. So this is always a hot topic around this time of year. How to stay sane during the holidays. And so I wanted to just talk about my best tips for doing that as you go forward into the holiday season, because your business doesn't have to suffer. And you don't have to have a crazy chaotic life because you're running a business and you have all the things as a mom or a husband or a wife or a dad or all the roles that we play in our life in terms of that balancing act, right? So I know it can feel super stressful. And it's November 6th when we're filming this particular show, which seems early in the holiday season, but I have to tell you, we actually have been working on our holiday campaigns, strategies, and things that we have going on for both our travel agency and our travel company, our travel school, if you will, Careers on Vacation. We have been planning and plotting and having everything put together way back in the summertime. So that makes it really nice going into holiday season, and you may not be in that same position because now it's November 6th and you're like, crap, I still want to have some sanity during the holiday season. So I'm going to share with you, even at this late hour, what you can do to help your travel business thrive, and more importantly, how you can stay sane. So without further ado, before we get into the actual content of today, I just have to say, thank you guys so much. Yesterday was my birthday. I didn't announce it anywhere, but word gets out as it does. I got hundreds of messages in Messenger, Facebook, YouTube, all the places. You guys are so sweet, and it really made me realize like how much we're impacting on a global scale, what we're sharing with you and helping you with your businesses. And in particular, my clients who've gone through the mastermind program, just the heartfelt messages of where you are in your business and things we've done to help you, encourage you into changing different things of your life that have come to fruition now. That was the most touching part of my birthday, and the biggest gift I could have received were all the heartfelt messages. So I'm not even through all of them yet because everything blew up yesterday. It was the craziest. So thank you for that. I had a wonderful day, spent it working most of the day because that's what I love to do. But we did have cake and do all the things in the evening time. So thank you for that. You guys are the sweetest. So let's talk about holiday season. So number one tip that I'm going to give you for staying sane in your business, and this actually applies not just to holiday season, but to your business in general. And my rule is to protect your time first. Okay, what do I mean by that? So like I said, you play lots of different roles in your business, right? So maybe you're a mom, a wife, maybe you have trips that you're taking, maybe you have another job. I don't know what the things are that you're balancing, but if you don't want to get burnt out in this business like you were in whatever you left before you decided to leave and do what you love, right? There was a reason you left that other business, because you wanted to do something you love, which is travel. You're here now. Don't turn this business into the same chaotic mess that the last thing was that didn't make you happy. So the first way that you do that is to protect your time first. What do I mean by that? When are your kids' holiday programs happening? When do you have self-care time for yourself on a regular basis? Do you block out time in your schedule to work on your business, not in your business? Do you have downtime on a regular basis so you can balance all of the things? And I know this seems counterintuitive if you are new. I know this seems counterintuitive if you are a typical worker bee and you can never shut it off, because that used to be me, so I get that. But that is what's going to lead you on a path to getting burnt out in this business. And there is actually there's some easy things that you can do to find that balance, and you're actually going to end up serving your clients at a higher level than when you're all chaotic, stressed, worker bee, blah, everything all over the place, right? But it starts with, what are those blocks of time that are non-negotiable for you, right? My time is like, I don't miss my kids' volleyball games or whatever they got going on, my son's art stuff, or if they're in a musical or a play, that stuff gets blocked out, of course. But even things like practices and things like taking my daughter on regular mommy-daughter dates because she's 13 and I'm this close to her like leaving me, right? So what are those things that are important to you? You know, maybe it's getting your nails done once in a while. Maybe it's going to the spa once in a while. Maybe it's just taking an afternoon to watch movies and snuggle up next to the fire on the Christmas tree, right? And this is what I want you guys to get this, right? Maybe your travel business isn't where you want it to be, so it doesn't feel like you can do these things yet. But I want you to reverse the thinking on that and understand you have to do them first to build it in and build your amazing business around your life. That is why you kind of went down this path of wanting to do your own thing, being your own boss, running your own travel business. Do it on your terms. Christmas, holidays, whatever you celebrate, this is the time of year for connection. Your kids are only going to be these ages right now, this year. You are never, ever, ever going to get this holiday season back. So you better protect the things that are going to be most important when you look back on it. How many of you can look back on a holiday season where you're like, oh, I wish I would have worked more. I wish I would have went into the office more that year. Of course not. You're like, man, I should have got up to visit my aunt. I should have went and spent some more time with my mom or dad. I should have, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. No, stop. Do it now. Protect that time now. I promise you can build the business around what you're doing. How do you do it? You set good expectations with your clients on when you are available and when you're not. You also have great conversations on when I'm here and I'm working for you, you're showing up and you're present. Because if family is taken care of in that, because what happens when you don't show up for the kids and you don't show up for the stuff is it starts to weigh on your mind and weigh on your heart, and you carry that into everything else that you do. So when you make the separation of I'm going to compartmentalize a little bit for my sanity and for balance, and because I'm prioritizing the things that actually are really important in life, right? When you do that correctly, then when you show up for your clients, you are all in. You're like, I'm here. How can I help you? Let me get this done for you. And you are 100% present. Clients know when you're frazzled. They know when you're disorganized. They know when you're sitting in chaos. They can sense it. They can smell it. They can feel it. So trust me when I say, although it seems counterintuitive, if you put this practice into place, you are actually going to show up and be a better mom, wife, self-care, to yourself. You're going to be a better consultant, advisor, tour operator, whatever your travel business is, to the clients that you serve. Okay, so that's number one. Boy, that really turned into a rant. So can I get some, if you agree, if you disagree, tell me in the comments. I want to know. But that's the first one. Guys, you got to protect that time. It's so important. All right, number two. You should already have your holiday campaigns done. If you don't, that's fine. I know, especially if you're new, when clients come to work with us, whether they've been agents or owners for 10 years, sometimes they don't know how to put marketing campaigns together for their small business. And I get it. Like there's not a lot of education out there for teaching people how to run online businesses and get your marketing machine where it needs to be. So the verbiage campaigns might even be new to you. But what a marketing campaign is, how are you going to connect with your clients through a certain period of time? So when I say holiday campaigns, how are you connecting with your clients through the opportunities that are coming up? So there's lots of things coming up right now. You have Black Friday coming up. You have, I'm thankful for my clients, right? Because it's the Thanksgiving, of course. And then you have Hanukkah, you have Christmas, you have New Year's. So dependent on the clients that you serve and the communities that you serve, how are you going to connect with them through the holiday season? And holiday season is tricky because you don't want to be so, this is another mistake that people make when I assess their businesses, is they come out so outright salesy, and that turns people off. So having a strategy in how you connect with people through your marketing and what that through line looks like when they work with you as a business, and how they work through what I call the experience, the client experience. What experience do you want your clients to have from the minute that they find you to kind of how you're operating with them? That's more in-depth operations system stuff, which we'll get to in a minute. But marketing campaigns for the holidays. What are you doing? If you don't have a list yet, go ahead and make the list today. Like, it's not too late. You can pull it together. But what are you going to do for the week of Thanksgiving? Are you going to do anything for Black Friday or Cyber Monday or all the weird shopping stuff that's out there? What are you going to do are you sending Christmas cards to your clients? There's some opportunities there. We have a whole list for our clients that do the mastermind of different ideas that they can kind of put together. But think about, for your clients in the market that you serve, what you could put together right now to connect with your clients through the holidays. And don't be over salesy, especially on weeks like actual Thanksgiving Day and actual Christmas Day, right? Those are not days where you want to be selling. Those are days you want to say, thank you for your patronage through the years. So grateful for you. So thankful for you. And you can find kind of a happy balance. So hopefully that gives you some good tips. But get your marketing campaigns done, scheduled, and happening and behind the scenes. So then when you're at your child's holiday program, you can be there and be present. And this is the quickest way too. Like, if you wake up in the morning and you're like, what should I post on social media today? That's not a good way to do marketing, guys. Like, you have to have a little bit of strategy behind it. So now that we're in holiday season, take the time to go, okay, how am I going to close this year? Right? Because that's going to determine and set the tone for how you open the next decade. We're starting a new decade this year. So think about that. All right. Number 3, and probably the most important thing you want to do to get that sanity. Number 3, get your business on autopilot, right? So important. How have you automated your business this year? Right? How do you have systems in place? Do you have efficiencies in place so your business is operating? Is your marketing machine operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, generating leads on demand for your business? This is one of the reasons I can step away from my business at any time and not lose any revenue, really. In fact, we've gone through periods of huge growth. This past summer, I went to Disney for a month. I went and spent a month in Florida, and I didn't do any selling of travel during that time. My team did a lot of selling of travel, but guess what happened? Because I was there doing some marketing activities, our leads went through the roof. It was insane. But because we have machines and systems and things in place to, once those leads come, what do you do with them? Right? That's why you feel that stress of, if you get too many leads and your child's holiday program is this afternoon, oh, let me follow up with him right now. No, you already decided you were going to show up for your kid that day, right? So, but if you have a system in place where those leads can go and then they're still going through your processes, right? Then you can go live your life while the technology takes care of what it needs to take care of, so you can connect with that client later. There's still have that bridge to having a great experience, but you can have that balance. That's what systems do for your business. When you really get to that period, and we have 2 different types of people that go through our, we have more than 2 types, but 2 general goals that people start with when they go through our programs. One is they want to start and do their business the right way from the beginning, set everything up so it just works from the beginning, and they have all this stuff in place so they don't have to feel these pains. The other group is a lot of you guys are already agents, or you've been doing this for 2 years, 5 years. We've had people in the mastermind that have done it for 15 years, and they come in, they're like, I just don't get how to run an online business. How do I make it more efficient? And sometimes that one can be even harder, because then you have all these clients in your database, and then you have to set up new architecture, and you have to go back and set some expectations and do some things just a little bit differently to tweak it. So you can do it easily in both businesses, but recognize if you are jumping from, oh, let me do a lead, oh, let me do some marketing, oh, let me try to close the sale. If you're skipping around and doing all these different things, that's why your business feels like chaotic and you can't catch your breath, right? Systems, efficiencies, automation is what will take that weight off your shoulders so you can show up in every way with family, with clients, for yourself, and then you're going to have the travel business. Because like we teach people how to grow to 6 figures and beyond in their travel business. But let's be honest, it's not all about money, right? It's about your time. That's the one thing you don't get back, right? Having that balance. So hopefully these 3 tips have been helpful. I want you guys to all get them implemented. And look, if things like automation, systems, technology, if that's new vernacular for you, or you're just not sure how to put that in place for your business, definitely apply for the Careers on Vacation Mastermind. We literally only have a handful of spots left to get in this year, all the way through the December. That's all we have left for remaining for the year. And then we're going to be into 2020 enrollments. But get those in place for your business, it will change, it will transform. That's where you'll be able to take that big leap from running all over the place, not really feeling sure about what you're doing, to getting a real travel business architected, running leads on demand, all the good things for you. So awesome. Oh yeah, Teresa says, I'm going to check a couple of these comments here real quick. Teresa is one of our past clients who's amazing. She's reminding us about Shop Small. Julie says, hey lady. Mariana, my top goal is to learn how to automate this business. Yes, and Mariana's going to learn that because she's in our mastermind. Karen says, love the Christmas decor. Happy belated birthday. Yes, I love this. We're going to be sharing with this travel tree, guys. I know you can see like some of the ornaments. There's a cruise ship and all the fun things. Has a little crown on top. How cute is that? We're going to be sharing, there's ornaments all around the whole tree because I have so many travel ones. We're going to be sharing them on Instagram. So if you don't follow us already over there, I do Instagram stories. So that's pretty cool too. All right, let me see if we have any other questions. Oh, Marianne is just talking about the holidays, stresses me out. I'm the definition of the Grinch. That is hard if you don't love the season. I get that, but let's get some campaigns in place and you guys will be golden. So good. I love all the hellos. And listen, if you guys are watching this later, definitely put in a little CTR so we know that you guys are enjoying the content that we're producing for you. And again, I encourage you to apply for the Careers on Vacation Mastermind. I would love to work with you personally to help you grow, supersize your travel business, and make the next decade the greatest. So I love you guys. Happy holidays. I know it's early to say that, but I need you to get in holiday mode, get this stuff in place. And remember, most importantly for today, you're not going to get this time back with your families. Put that first. That's the most important thing. If I could encourage you to do one thing, show up and be present for the people that are most important, which is your family, your friends, yourself. And I promise you can build your business around that. We do it every single day. I love you guys. I wish you so much bliss and abundance, and I wish you the world. Bye guys. Have a great day.